Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We're here with the 400i, the latest newly fireable ship. I have fired a missile by accident. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's good. We're going to take a quick look at the ship, a bit of a tour, and talk about it as we walk around. So we're on the bridge of the ship. This is a competitor to the Constellation is the idea, mainly focused on exploration, but it's a viable multi-role, multi-crew ship for lots and lots of purposes, but the main focus is luxury exploration. And it's got a bridge for 3 people. The pilot is in control of 2 size 4 lasers on the nose, pew pew pew, and then each of the co-pilots has control of a remote turret with 2 size 3s on it. And there's a whole host of missiles as well. There's, I think, 16 size 1 missiles and 16 size 2 missiles. So it's got a huge complement of weaponry. And it is, it's not a small ship, but it's not a massive ship either. So let's go out into the sort of adjoining corridor. We've got a little lift here, which we'll go down in a minute. We're going to stay up on this habitation deck and bridge at the moment. Let's go into this room. So immediately out of the bridge, we've got a toilet. Sort of a wet room, really. So you go in here, you have a shower, you put your clothes up. One of the great things about the ship is similar to the Mercury Star Runner, is that all the buttons are functional and all the sort of like little cupboards and hidey holes all open. So you go in here, you can go, actually, I'm going to lock the door because I'm about to have a shower. So let's close it, boop. And then let's lock it, boop. And it should show a little lock symbol. And we can also open up the toilets. And then we can also open up a little side area for a bin and a plunger. So I really like just how functional all the little components and areas of the ship are. So all the buttons work. It's got all the sort of like most up-to-date tech set up for all the ships. And the fact that it's just got a toilet. And multiple toilets as well. So let's close that. No, unlock. Oh, what am I doing? Bam. So... And we've got 2 sort of rooms here for the crew now. So the 2 normal crewmen, the sort of non-captain crewmen, have a shared room with a bed in each, and then a functional wardrobe there as well. So you can put some of your gear there. You also have these cool little storage lockers under your bed, which open up. Just the detail with the props that's going on here is pretty cool. Lots and lots and lots of cool little stuff there. I would have hoped for a little bit more in these rooms for the crew, but it makes sense that it's pretty compact. It's still not terrible. But the captain's quarters, oh, he has his own little toilet there. It's not a toilet! I thought this was a toilet! There is only one toilet on the ship. Oh no. Oh no. I thought I've been using this as a toilet. That's fine, we'll close that up. Fortunately, there's no defecation in game yet, but that's perfect. So we've got the captain's quarters. And you've got each of these little drawers, which you'll be able to open and, well, lock as well. So you can keep all your little bits and bobs in there. There's obviously some beautiful art and some silly props like that. But the captain has a large room to himself, is the idea. And it'll got all the functional buttons as well. There's no like super hidey holes like there is in the Mercury Star Runner, but there is a lot of sort of promise for the future. Got a little hab area as well on the habitation deck. Obviously, a living area with kitchen. I think these buttons change the lighting states. Yeah, they do. So we can change the lighting states in the room. So we can turn. Oh, okay. So you can turn onto like standby view. And then fully on. Okay, that's kind of quite cool. Sort of some of the silly little features and things. Kitchen area, maybe in the future we actually will be able to prepare food there. Obviously we could put like a little food making machine there, or whatever, to help feed us and help prep some of the food that we get on planets. People were like, well, why don't we just eat the things we get on planets? Well, some things that you pick up from planets will not be immediately edible. Well, they will be, but they might poison you or cause damage to you. So preparation of them may be key to your long-term survival, especially in an exploration ship. We also have a holo table here as well, which eventually will probably be very useful. But at the moment, it is just a more of a placeholder asset. And then we've got a lovely little viewing area to the rear of the ship. You can see one of those remote turrets. You can see we're here in the Broken Moon Arena Commander map, which has been updated somewhat to be much larger. So let's go into the elevator and let's go to the technical deck. Technical deck, also the deck by which we leave. Obviously you can see there's a ladder there we could leave by if we wanted. Now this ship has almost entirely and exclusively, size 2 medium components. Except for its shield, which has one large shield, which makes it very tanky potentially. So the components are stored mostly in these 2 climate-controlled rooms. Look at the detail of all this stuff. It looks absolutely beautiful. So we've got the shield generator here. How to open this? This is open. So this slides everything back. So you've got component access here. When we have physicalized components, we'll be able to move these out and replace them or detach them out, as well as sort of put sub-components into them and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to that. But obviously you can switch some of these components out already, and just not in this sort of proper physicalized component way. And on the other side, we've got those coolers. So it's got 3 coolers and 3 power plants, this ship. So a load of redundancy there. Boop. What is this button? Oh. Some more components. Is this the computers? I assume that's computer blade stuff. Let's close that door. Avionics, okay. So it's the avionics control and computers. Is there... No, there's no extra section there. Yeah, those rooms are climate controlled. I'm not sure if that actually has any effect. I suppose they are sealed. So if the rest of your ship lost pressurization or oxygen or something, you could go in there briefly. So what else have we got going on? Let's go this way first. So this takes us to the cargo area. Now the ship can have 42 units of cargo space. You can also fit a little vehicle in here if you wanted to, though there is a room to fit a X1 bike, and it's supposed to have an X1 bike with it. Is the idea. There's a little sort of like garage that's accessible from the external of the ship that allows you to get access to that. But I suspect you could probably get something else small in there as well. You could smuggle cargo in there. But you get a little vehicle in here as well if you wanted. And we've got escape pods as well. 4 escape pods for a ship with a crew of 3. So, rather have more than less, I suppose. I was surprised that one of these wasn't a suit locker. But yeah, so you've got that little cargo elevator here as well. We'll... Boop. Let's open it and step off. Oh, wow, that's blinding. So you've got your little elevator there. Let's see if I can bring it back up. But I love the fact that all the buttons are functional. And I think some people are going to be a bit upset that it's only got 42 SCU of cargo. I think it's still viable. I mean, it's a focused exploration ship. It's not supposed to be a cargo hauler. It is supposed to be pretty long range. So we've got a gravity generator here. It's sort of rare to see gravity generators shown on many ships. I mean, it's on a couple of them, but the ship's relatively small. It's very pretty. I like the fact it's an offset spin. We've got a load of sort of armory type stuff here. So you've got suit and weapon storage. All these closets are functional. But in 3.15, it's just general ship inventory storage that you'll be accessing rather than individually putting your guns in the racks and stuff. That will come a bit later. But a good amount of storage for all of your needs. In addition to that storage that's also in the crew's rooms. So we've got docking collar here as well. Boop. Look out there. Oh. So you've got options for docking collar as well as landing, which might be useful to some. And as I said, that's the garage that's accessible to the external of the ship. This little belly boy, this is openable. So this is a actual belly ramp. Is it the top button? It is the top button. So we've got a little belly ramp here as well. Actually, not a ramp, a staircase. But it's a nomming maw. So I always think it looks like, oh, nom 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 nom. Little mouth. You can see those size 4 weapons that the bridge has access to there. And then at the back, you've got those 2 remote turrets with 2 size 3s on each. The ship is pretty compact. It's very pretty. It's very Origin. When I say pretty, you know I mean Origin. I love the way that its nacelles look now. I love the way that these ships look like yachts. Let's have I was worried actually as well that this fin at the sort of nose was going to get in the way of the rear turret, but the rear turret sort of avoids it. The underneath rear turret. Although I'm not sure if it avoids the stairs. Yes, it does, because when it fires, so it's just sort of doesn't hit here. So I assume that it would also miss the stairs too. So we've got the ability to open the belly mouthy boy, and the garage, so we can actually close that door, and we can open this one. And that's where your X1 would go. Or something smuggled. Or people that you've knocked out, that you're trying to then bring back. Got an animal loose in there that you've discovered or found on a new planet. But yeah, so that's pretty much the 400i. Now, it's hard to judge how good it is in game at the moment. It's a relatively useful multi-crew ship currently, but obviously exploration isn't in game yet, so it's unfair to judge it by some standards of the game at the moment. But yeah, solid multi-crew ship available from $220. I think a lot of people are going to like it. Very pretty. Very cool. A reasonable amount of gun. But if you're going to do like super long range expeditions, maybe a Carrack is better. It doesn't have as much sort of storage space as a lot of ships cargo wise. So like a Mercury Star Runner has a huge amount more. And if you want to do cargo hauling, not the ship for you really. If you want to do a little bit of everything, then you can probably get away with one of these if you want to do it in style. But some people are going to prefer the Constellations. Some people are going to want to go for the Corsair instead at the same sort of end. Although I would say the Corsair is probably better at exploration. Sort of in between this and the Carrack, in my opinion. But I'm interested to know what you think about the 400i. Very pretty cool ship. It's real. It's in 3.15. And I'm not sure when it's going to be available to purchase in-game beyond for real money. But probably for 3.16, I would hope to see it in, if we're lucky. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. You take care. Peace. Some people say I shill for NordVPN, but listen to some of these comments that I just made up. I've never fed the love of a woman before, but then I got NordVPN, and that didn't matter. Doctor said I'd never walk again, but then I got NordVPN. Now I've been running marathons. Also, I got robot legs around the same time. They might have helped somewhat too. I was a tone-deaf pirate, but after getting NordVPN, I'm able to play the saxophone. Go on, Zin, try and animate all of this. Click the links below to get NordVPN. It might lead you to a more fulfilling life, but more likely, it will just help protect you from the terrors of the internet. What ship are we giving away in October? It is one of the most exciting ships we've given away, and one of the most popular. It's the Argo Cargo. So many people liked it, we thought we'd give one away, instead of a Mercury Star Runner, or a Carrack, or something else. You can do fun things, like fly around a planet, or fly very slowly into the sun. And it also makes my top 16 ships that I liked in the Ship Showdown this year. Me and Zin are sort of on holiday for a week, so we had to quickly film a ship giveaway, so we do have CitizenCon coming up, and we might have some other things going on the channel that will make it worth your while commenting, so do what you want. I'm not your dad. You should definitely press the join button below my videos, though, and you should certainly like and subscribe, and bell bother. Click on the bell. I don't know what it does, but it makes me money somehow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Thanks very much for watching, though, and I'll see you in the next one.